Hey, why not the first thing I do, let me recognize our players. Would our players please stand up? Let's recognize our players. My wife swore to me, I got to tell this story. My wife said she swore to me she'd never wear maroon again. But Mario convinced her this was a prettier maroon. Let the first words out of my mouth. My mother and my father always taught me to be thankful. I just want to thank you. I want to thank you for letting me be here today. I want to thank the committee, especially Dr. Bardo, which I got to see a lot during my 9 years of the Missouri Valley Conference. Greg, thank you for everything that you did with the flying us around and the flying the committee around. That was great. I got a chance to meet Connie Price-Smith. I'd never met her before until just a while ago, and that was kind of an exciting moment for me to meet her. Greg Sterick, and I promised that we, in the interviews, that Greg would work with all of our guys on free throw shooting. And then I had met Roger Tedrick before because Roger's son-in-law lives in Springfield, Missouri, so I'd had an opportunity to meet him prior to that. But I want to thank the committee, and I really enjoyed the interview process. I never felt, and I told Chancellor this, I wasn't cocky, I wasn't confident, I was comfortable. I felt comfortable the entire time from the moment it started because I knew how much this place meant to not only you, but I knew how much it meant to me as well. Because I am a great part of a lot of those banners up there. I was a big part of those championships. But I can remember, first of all, what a transformation this place has taken. I thought I was watching The Biggest Loser. It was just amazing. I thought I came in here and it's like a completely different look here. And this should be on Home and Garden TV that my wife watches, those before and after house pictures. But what a beautiful facility you have. I know a lot of you have made contributions to it. Thank you so much for dedicating and donating to our family. I want to thank, obviously, my wife for putting up with me for this time period through this interview. It has been somewhat of an emotional roller coaster for her, but she's been a trooper the entire time. And I really do think that's a pretty maroon she's wearing today. I want to thank Bill Self. I want to thank the University of Kansas for allowing me to be a part of their tradition-rich program for the last 4 years. When I was relieved of my duties at Missouri State, Lou Perkins and Coach Self gave me the opportunity to join that program. And I'm proud to say that I feel like I've literally been a part of, if it's not the best program, one of the top programs in the country to be associated with. And we get an opportunity on Saturday to go for our quest of winning a national championship. And I don't mind telling you, I'm a little excited about going to the Final Four, so I'm a little giddy right now. I want to thank Doug Elgin. He is not only our conference commissioner, but he is a very good friend of mine, and I appreciate not only what he means to this university, but what he means to myself. I want to thank our players. I had a great meeting with them just now. I'm looking forward to seeing them. I'm going to be back next week. And we're going to start getting ready for next year. And I was really excited. I went through all of them, tried to pronounce their names right. And Dan Teal, he asked me, he said, "Where are you from?" I said, "I know I've got a little bit of an accent, Dan Teal. I'm sorry." But I had an opportunity to meet the guys. I met Christina, our academic coordinator, and I really enjoyed meeting her. I met Cleet, our strength and conditioning coordinator, which will be a big part of us. I had a chance to meet our managers. I've had a chance to meet the staff here and tell them how much I appreciate being part of their family. I know what this program is. I know what this program's done. I know what it can do. And I'm just happy to be here and to be a part of it. I want you to understand this, and this may be the most important thing that I tell you today. I consider it a privilege to be your head coach and not a right. I told, it's always amazing when you get emotional, the cameras start clicking. I told the committee and I told Chancellor and I told Mario when we interviewed, I want to come home. I want to come home. To me, this is home. I understand the importance of the Saluki Nation, but I'm even much more impressed with the Saluki family. And I'm happy to be a part of it. And from this point on, from this day on, and even with our players, I'm going to use the term we. Because what we've accomplished here has been fantastic. And what we're going to accomplish more and add to it is going to be even better. And I'm really excited about that. And I want to add to the levels of success that we've had, not only on the court, but also off the court. I have, over the last 4 years, I've had the opportunity to sit on a bench and be next to what I consider possibly the best basketball coach in the country at this time. And from what we've done over those last 4 years and all the things that we've gotten from that to add to the accomplishments that we've had before, I'm just really excited to go to work. It has been a privilege to be there, but it's really a privilege to be here. I've spoken to some of our recruits. I've already reached out. I had one guy tell me today that he was excited about me, and I told him not as much as I'm excited about you. And can't wait to get him here and get both the recruits that we signed earlier. I'll end with this, and we'll do questions. I told the committee, they asked me, do I have any questions? And this was the first round, and this was when Connie was absent and she was playing hooky on the committee. I had to say that, Connie. But the first time I was with the committee, they asked me if I had any questions. I said, I got a lot of questions. But I said, as of right now, we need to wait and see if we're in the game before I ask these questions. But I did say this. I said, I want to ask you this one question. And I want to ask it to you, and I want you to be completely honest with me. If you have an issue with me, and that's the same thing with the media today, then I want to address it right now and right here. I'm not a text guy. I don't tweet, whatever the guys were telling me we were doing a while ago. I don't have Facebook. I'm into face-to-face confrontation. And I asked those guys, and I'll never forget what Roger Tedrick said. He looked at me, and Roger said, if there was an issue, Coach, you wouldn't be in this room today. And I appreciated that. And I told them, and I'm going to tell you, I don't have a scarlet letter. I'm not damaged goods. We've been successful, and we're going to continue to be successful at Southern Illinois University. Thank you.